Welcome to a powerful weekend reset.
If it's all a simulation, I'm set, then there's no need to fuss about it. Every minute's slipping by, even when I close my eyes. Ruthless, I know. You might even wonder why I go MIA sometimes. I can't deny. Try to hold on to the things I can't keep. Through my fingers, I was losing control. Took a couple months till you knocked on my door. Sat by the sea while the waves fell asleep. Should I let go? Thought I lost my way, but if I spend all my days searching for gold, I would be running.
Good morning, powerful people. Welcome to my weekend reset. I have about 20 minutes to get everything done before I go into back-to-back calls. I am meeting with one of my mentors. I'm also meeting with one of my finance mentors. And then after that, I'll be going into a consult meeting with my gynecologist. I'm really looking forward to that. So those are back-to-back. I wanted to exercise, but that may not happen. I'm just gonna do skincare, I'm gonna do some laundry, and then we'll see where the rest of the day goes. To remain consistent, the goals for this weekend are every morning, pray and have Bible devotion time, to exercise, go to church in person or online, call my parents, finish my personal statement, finish the entire Adia Pass portal. Lastly, to make sure that I get 3 pieces of content out and obviously get enough sleep. Yeah, that's a lot of goals. I think that's enough goals. I am going to start my skincare routine now. I'm going with the Surasu. I'm really curious about what you guys do on your weekends as well. You guys feel like you are able to spend more time with God over the weekend versus the week outside of church, ideally, because I feel like that's what I've started to implement ever since studying for my boards. It's been really good. This is the First Care Activating Serum from Sawasu. I was studying the Bible, but I had like so many things planned for myself over the weekend that I actually didn't devote myself. Just like you would time block with anyone else. Even when I was studying for boards, what I would do is study for an hour, I would take a 15-minute break and read a verse, and I would just write it in there or write the verses that on the topic that I wanted to discuss with myself or like to really study. Today, the word that I was studying in the Bible was loneliness. I think that word kind of stuck out to me because I came back from Vegas feeling like I belonged and I felt so supported. I didn't feel alone. And then I don't know, when I came back on campus, I don't know, I just felt like I was alone again in trying to meet requirements, trying to figure it out. But then as the week went by, I realized I actually wasn't alone. My faculty were still there to support me. I don't know, I kind of had a limiting belief in myself that I wouldn't get strong recommendation letters. Didn't know if they would even want to write me one. I don't know why I was feeling that insecure about it, but I was feeling really insecure about it. So it was really nice to kind of like feel like I was supported and that they were so eager. It was kind of funny, they were like, yeah, I would feel honored to, thanks for asking. And I was like, you're thanking me for asking you to write me a recommendation letter? Like, what? Like, is there something I should know about these recommendation letters? I was so surprised, but I was so thankful. Gonna go and put on sunscreen now. Okay. My main takeaways from my Bible study about loneliness was that a lot of the leaders in the Bible also experience loneliness. The fact that I'm experiencing it just goes to show that I'm not alone in my Christian walk and experience. Each time that they felt loneliness, they called out to God, they cried out to God, and basically asked for his intervention. In those passages as well, a lot of people had deserted them. Not only was there like emotional feeling of loneliness, there was also a physical aspect of it where their loved ones, their friends had also either come against them or deserted them. It was nice to hear that basically that even the people that they had poured into also didn't stand by them. Despite other people leaving, God still stayed and God was still faithful to them in that time. Each time, each of them experiencing, this was Job and in Psalms, so that was King David. And then it was also 2 Timothy, and so that was Paul, or was that Timothy? I'm studying the Bible. Between Paul, King David, and Job, they all experienced loneliness. They all experienced people persecuting them, but still they cried out to God. That motto to me that basically when I'm feeling that sense of loneliness, I shouldn't sit in it. There's someone to call on, and his name is Jesus. And that was really nice to read because I feel like at times I just sit in those feelings. It's modeled out to me that when each of those times that they were feeling alone, deserted, people coming against them for no reason, they called out to God. For sure, like every time I felt alone, the next moment I would get emotional, and then I don't know, it was just like I was suddenly reminded like, no, I'm not. Even though this person is making me feel isolated, I'm not, because I have God. At the end of the day, I know is with me because I have breath in my lungs. I'm seeing another day to even be able to experience this emotion that I'm even experiencing. In 2 Timothy, Paul said that those who are coming against him may not be held against them. And I was just reading that like, why? Did they not hurt us? Bruh, like why are we doing that? But it just made me realize like we have to have that spirit of forgiveness every time we are dealing with God's children, whether they're in the faith or not in the faith, they're still God's children. And so that was basically my Bible study time. Please let me know in the comments, how are you guys feeling? What do you guys feel like you guys are currently trying to learn through in your season and in this week? I would definitely love to know and discuss. Okay, I'm gonna basically put on eyeliner and mascara off camera and then head into my meeting.
This way they could be like, oh yeah, we saw her in August and now we're seeing her again in May, and that's done. So that's the way you should do it. Now as far as
Come on, girly. Okay, oh my gosh, that was such a good meeting. If you do not have an African on your board of directors in your life, I'm sorry for you. Respectfully, I'm sorry. She just gave me a little dose that I needed just to keep going in my career. I just needed to hear everything she said. The biggest thing that I am just so thankful for, like I feel like I can really breathe. I really do trust God's timing. I took gap years before starting dental school, and I do not regret it. I think that it helped me emotionally mature. It helped me professionally mature. The urgency to go straight into the next thing, I feel like you grow out of. If you didn't know something about your future career or you're not so sure about it, like taking your time to figure it out is just chef's kiss. I didn't know that I would even be interested in applying to UCSF until I met my mentor at Caltech. And I didn't know I was interested in research until I found a research idea and scientific animal that wasn't like Drosophila flies or lab rat. There's definitely something to be said about introspection and knowing yourself and knowing God. And when the two meet, it's just beautiful. I'm just so thankful right now that I'm living in an answered prayer. As you see, my bed is still unmade, but I wasn't even able to put anything in the laundry. So I'm gonna go do that now. And then I have another meeting in about 30 minutes with my financial mentor. And then after that, I'm gonna have my lunch and then head over to my favorite spot, Kinfolx, and just work. In the meantime, I'm really excited because I have my walking treadmill. I shared with you I wanted to exercise, but I hadn't done it this morning, but now I am. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. I just need to get started and do it. Tell me you have a cat without telling me you have a cat. I love you. You're gonna have to get out. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was such a good meeting. Wow. I'm getting really proud of myself. I am gonna definitely pray over what I discussed with my financial mentor. I can't wait until I get to share this testimony with you guys. I know that God didn't lead me to this meeting out of happenstance, and the fact that like I've always wanted to have a financial mentor. I just didn't know if this one was going to work, but it worked. Right now it's like 11:50. I have my next meeting. Oh, so I have to basically find that email or whatever. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like an over the phone thing. I hope it's, oh Jesus. Okay, I need to get off and really figure my life out. I don't know why I just thought it's in person, and that just freaked me out because that means I have 6 minutes to get there. So if that's the case, you guys will see me at the next meeting. Okay, so I am done with that meeting. It's given me a lot to think about, like family planning. Like I'm really putting a lot of focus for the rest of this year to focus on my body. By the way, if you have a Safeway near you, you're at the point of not wanting to meal prep, but also not wanting to buy $300 of groceries, not wanting to exceed your calorie goal. Let me know if that's you in the comments, because I found a hack with Safeway meal preps. And I'm telling you, every day I've looked forward to my meal. It's more affordable than a lot of the companies I've been using for meal prepping that are already made meals. It's just a lot more affordable. I pay less than $120 for really 1 to 2 meals a day, and that includes fruits and vegetables, my protein. Like right now I'm having like my favorite type of egg noodles, mushrooms and meatballs. Listen, I love pasta. Me and pasta go together. I do not know why I did that voice just now. It makes me feel like I'm at home. If you guys didn't know, I was born in Italy. My mom was a chef, and we always ate Italian and Ghanaian food at home. I mean, this is not close to her cooking. Like I'll need like at least 1 to 2 habanero peppers to really make this authentic, but this definitely has been helping me maintain my weight. So good. They said we have a reward waiting for you. Sir, how did you know I was coming? I got to Kinfolx and I realized I forgot my tripod, but this kind person at Kinfolx ended up giving me his. Thank you.
I know. I saw you.
Thank you.
It's time to level up. Do things I never done. No need for player 2. Still working on player 1. Heart ain't broken, but it's bent. Tried to open up again. Gave it, never got the same. Love's a losing game.
Please use your seatbelt for your safety.
Over. I've got nothing left to lose, so I'll start.
I basically decided to head to Dolores Park just because it's so warm and sunny outside. It's not like this typically in San Francisco. I'm gonna continue working at Dolores Park, one of my favorite parks. I almost thought about going to Baker Beach, but the beaches here are not warm. But I lose a lot of service, and I need to continue editing and working on my personal statement.
If it's all a simulation, I'm setting. There's no need to fuss about it. Lost my drive, I don't even feel like was a program to live without it. It's time to level up. Do things I never done. No need for player 2. Still working on player 1. Heart ain't broken, but it's bent. Tried to open up again. Gave it, never got the same. Love's a losing game. Yes, it's game over.
So cold, so I decided to leave. It's like really hard to sit on such a hard surface for that long, but I stayed there for about an hour and 30 minutes. I really was happy with how much work I got done. I'm basically done with 1 video. I need to do 2 more. So yeah. Hi, Gracie. Okay, so I'm already tired, but I'm gonna finish this video. I'm gonna set a timer, and then I have to stop. Like no matter what, I have to stop. So yeah, I'm not staying up. And then I'm really looking forward to going to church tomorrow. I'm going to a new church, so I'm gonna really check it out and see how the community is there. Like if I really enjoy them beyond what I saw on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm gonna end my day here with you guys, but I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Now, faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Okay, so it's gonna take 2 days.
For reason you still have not reached out or heard from us for whatever reason, definitely give us a call to make sure it has been updated. But once we go ahead and submit this,
Good morning. Woke up and I tried to log into my savings account, and I just wanted to see how much it's earned. Since it's the new month, I wanted to just take an account of everything. And I haven't been into this account for about 4 months, I would say. It's tied to my old number that got disconnected when I was in Ghana, and I never updated it. And I could not log in. This is how I'm waking up. I'm not trying to have this affect my day. It's 7 a.m. I'm going to read my personal statement, add some more character to it. Church starts at 10, so I should probably get ready in an hour.
Every minute slipping by.
Oh, how do I make this any better? Okay.
Ruthless, I know. You might even wonder why I go MIA sometimes. I can't deny. Try to hold on to the things I can't keep. Slipped through my fingers, I was losing control. Took a couple months till you knocked on my door.
I have 15 minutes to get ready. Can I do it?
What I should've let go. Thought I lost my way, but now I am sure. If I spend all my days searching for gold.
Why do we just push a snooze and then sleep in? Because we know that's not why we were created.
First service was really good. Everyone was super friendly. It takes a bit of time for me to warm up to people, but the people were so friendly and energetic, and it just reminded me of home. The past 6-7 months, yeah, now that it's been 7, since I really came from Ghana, I really haven't I wouldn't say socialized, but I've just been watching online church, and so it's been really nice to see people and pray with someone, sing, and there were baptisms today, and it was really, really impactful. But this has definitely made me consider seeing how I feel in this community and seeing if I feel safe in this community, and then taking it from there. But right now I am going to the mall. Folks that I met, apparently they're having like a baptism anniversary. One of the girls that I met, and she got baptized 7 years ago, so they continue celebrating it. I don't know where I am on my goals, but I definitely know that I still have to fill out my residency application portal. So that's definitely something I have to do before I sleep today. I need to get that done. I was able to rewrite some of my personal statement. I'm really proud of myself for getting that done in the morning. I feel like I'm just really low energy because of my monthly. So I'm just like trying to be as energetic as I usually am, but honestly I just want to go and lay down somewhere and not be bothered. So as soon as I'm done with this, that's what I'm gonna do with the rest of my evening. I did get this matcha ice cream. It's super cold, but I was really tempted. Everyone was like, this is good. It was really nice talking to them. One thing I've had on my list is finding a good group of friends that I can study the Bible with. They seemed really driven to do so. So I'll be meeting with them on Tuesday. I'm really looking forward to that and seeing just how God will use that in my life. I just think that nothing is really coincidence when it comes to my life. So I know that it wasn't just by happenstance that I've been led to this group of believers. So I'm basically gonna go home. It's like San Francisco weather. It's gray, it's gloomy, it's not giving do much. So I'm gonna go home. Like, yeah, I'll see you guys in my next reset.